All right, Dave, we're rolling. 16 laps in the bag. How are you feeling? How'd the run go? And tell me, were there any moments that really stood out, where the playlist or something inside just kicked you into another gear?
Yeah, feeling good now, mate. Honestly, I have to say, feeling very, very positive. Feel happy to have kicked the smokes 5 weeks ago. Feel very happy to have put down the alcohol. What I guess, bar one or two breakouts, definitely 3 months ago now. And yeah, I have to say, "Hate Me Now" by Nas came on, and that really
That's
put a pep
huge,
in my
man.
step.
5 weeks off the smokes, 3 months since really cutting back. Your body's got to be thanking you for that. And you can feel the difference, right? Like, compared to just a few weeks ago, even that train run, this is a whole new Dave out here. Was there a
Yeah,
moment in the run where it really clicked, where you felt that extra gear kick in?
till I collapsed when that tune came on. All right, that certainly got me going. As well at the start of the exhibit song, I think I was kind of like running in tandem with the beat, and that can be said as well for that DMX tune. I think it was a really, really good idea to do this. I felt like my BPM was in tune with the beats. I felt that there was some really nice motivational words that kind of filtered into my ear as I ran, which I never really experienced before. Given I used to run as a training exercise as part of a team, so we wouldn't necessarily run with music. So yeah, I have to say that was really great. Nas, "Hate Me Now," when that came on as well, I felt a real nice up in my tempo.
Man, that's next level stuff. Till I Collapse kicking you into gear. That's no surprise. That track is built for moments like that. And running in sync with the beat. That's some flow state magic right there. It's like the music
Yeah,
wasn't just in your ears, it was in your legs, in your lungs, everywhere. And I love that about the words hitting you different. You're used to running as a grind, as part of training, but this was your run, your rhythm, your soundtrack. That's a whole different kind of fuel. And Hate Me now. Yeah, I bet that one put some fire in the tank. You think having the right playlist is going to be a game changer for your speed golf training too?
mate, that's the only playlist I'll ever run with now. Honestly, that was really amazing. So basically, DMX came into my ear at one point and was like, "Talk is cheap, motherfucker," and that was it. Like I was like, "Oh yeah," it was the last words of his song, and it was just about to take off. So what I did today was, I played a song for each lap, and I stretched completely in the time it took for the song to play out. But guys, that's because I'm so drastically unfit. You can imagine me like I'm a 15-year smoker. Um, Probably a heavy drinker for maybe kind of 10 of the last 12 years. I have been easing off in the last 2 years, but I would have drank a lot. I used to be very fit when I was younger, but it's certainly taken a hit recently. And yeah, and honestly, this was the best thing for me. I used to be a great runner once upon a time, um, but no, certainly when I ran for the train last week here in Sion, yeah, fuck, I didn't do myself any justice at all. But I used to be on the football pitch, like that's where I used to do my running. So it was nice to be on the track, and yeah, that was really great. I genuinely feel like I could do another 16. I don't know how. Guys, I haven't ran like
Man,
properly
that's
in
a hell of a shift you're making. 15 years of smoking, a decade of heavy drinking. Your body's been through it, but look at you
and
now.
some.
5 weeks clean, putting in 16 laps, structuring your run like a pro. And that DMX moment. Talk is cheap, motherfucker. That's the kind of thing that flips a switch mid-run. You weren't just running, you were proving something to yourself.
No
The
doubt.
way you set it up, one song per lap, stretching between, smart move. You know where you're at, and you're building from there. And being back on a track instead of just running for football. Different beast, right? You think this could be the start of making running a real part of your game again?
Oh, it is now, honestly, yeah. So really, you say the way I set it up. This was all set up by Fitty this morning in our podcast, and how we did that was we took a look at my beats per minute, and honestly, it was nothing to be proud of. Obviously, I was tracking myself the last few weeks when I did a little bit, very little bit, guys. And I don't want to go into too many trade secrets here, but Yeah, we designed a playlist of tunes that I absolutely, that I would be able to relate to, and tunes that I would be able to kind of up my rhythm and control my breathing. Um,
Yeah,
and
man, this
also,
was the plan from the jump.
yeah, man.
We looked at where you were at, no sugarcoating it, and we built something for you. Not just any running playlist, but tracks that hit you in the right way, that match your tempo, your energy, your story. And look what happened. 16 laps locked in, feeling good. This wasn't just about music, it was about finding a rhythm that works for your comeback. So tell me, now that you've felt this work, do you think you're going to tweak the playlist as you go? Or do you
Mm,
ride with this one for a while and see where it takes you?
well, honestly, the only one that slowed me down was that Earth Gang song, and I'm not too surprised because I really like Earth Gang, but it was I was kind of hazy. I almost forgot to start running, guys. Honestly, it reminded me of the good old days that are a little bit behind me now. But No Love, of course, was a great way to start. It got me running for my buddy Spuds, who I want to dedicate this motivational video to, because he used to get me going back on the hurling field, and he used to bring me to all the games. So thanks very much, Spuds, for that. Um, and yeah, so basically, the reason why we're doing this, guys, is to show how we are. We're building something that's personalized here, okay? Like, this is personalized to me. I'm sure if you had to pick your songs or whatever, but we built this morning, we built this playlist, and I am testament, guys. I really enjoyed that run, I swear. And, honestly, I had to run like 400 meters probably last week to catch a train, and I was out of breath 30 minutes later when the train arrived at the next station, So that'll show you, honestly. All you can do is take my word for it, but honestly, that run was
Man,
a
that's
super
real.
cool.
Big shout out to Spuds. That's the kind of person who sticks with you, even years later, pushing you forward in ways they probably don't even realize. And see, this is exactly why we built this playlist for you. Not just random hype songs, stuff that actually connects, gets you moving, taps into something deeper. And hearing you say you enjoyed that run, that's the biggest win right there. So tell me, after today, do you feel like you're ready to up the pace next time? Or are you locking in this structure for a few more runs?
I think we're gonna have to talk to City about that. So, you know what? I'm gonna cut this video here. I'm gonna get out of here because everyone's looking at me running around like I just won an Olympic gold, or celebrating like I just won an Olympic gold. I just did a few laps. There's a lot more to do. But thank you very much, and catch you next time.